Историята до тук. Археологът Алия Еласра е назначена от университета в Айокс да потърси свой колега, ученият по роботика Яники Ренба, който е изчезнал неотдавна в търсене на причината за падението на Айокс. Да й помага в търсенето е назначен роботът Сикс. Първата спирка на Алия е аграрната луна Маерси, където неотзивчивите местни потвърждават, че са виждали доктор Ренба. Алия и Сикс тръгват по следите на кораба му, който предполагаемо се е запалил и изгорял недалеч от Маерси.
Above the crystal moon, why would anyone come to a lonely spot like this? We have arrived, mistress. The moon below us is rich in purple eelite crystals, but there is no surface to flow. We cannot land the ship. But Renba must have got down somehow. Indeed. Most likely he used a hopper. We might do the same. Hopper? The Nightingale is fitted with a hopper, of course, for instantaneous travel. Is it safe? Not really, mistress, no. But this moon does not have any air. I will have to go down alone. No air? I mean, this is a asteroid. So what was Renba doing here? I hope I will discover that. Please wait here. What else can I do? Да го оставиш, например.
A moment later, the robot was gone, and I was alone in the dark.
What were you up to, Renba? If you didn't find robots on Maersi, what did you find? Няма се правя на умен. Или играта иска да ремаркна. Не, няма се правя на умен. Не, иска да ремаркна явно. I hope it's alright down there. I don't want to lose another. Явно е имало друг робот и го е загубила. Mistress. Okay, I found something, mistress. A tool chest. An engineer chest. This is Yannick's? The probability is high. I believe the moon below us was once a quarry, but this box is no artifact. I hope there isn't a snake in here. Много смешно. A roll of cloth? Reach inside. Thick fabric? Yannicki, what is this? Some kind of robe. But it's hundreds of years old. And there's something stitched along the belt. Tiny characters picked out on darker нещо си. Тука някой е прогонен. Purple rope. This is a long one. Let me think. Това е banished, нали? Не, това е Pilgrims. Това ли беше думата за banished? Не. Горес, не. Така да видим. Guardians. We Light Pilgrims. Нещо на богинята. Това според мен пак е нещо свързано с богинята. Годес. Холи. Да, това трябва да е пилигрими. Примерно. Да, ние пилигримите се молим, примерно. Не. Не, това да е ние, не. Според мен няма да е ние. Light Pilgrims. Това да звучи нелепо. Но нека пробваме. I could still change my mind, but... Light Pilgrims Pray? A ceremonial... A rope, I suppose. There's more in here. This is an ornate pottery reliquary. It's beautifully preserved. On the hinge there's something written. Oh, wow, още текст. Тук има Is that a single word? Most likely not. Има императрица. Ancient scribes didn't always trouble to put in their spaces. I don't think they expected their writing to be read. Значи... Holy... И Gods. Според мен... Impossible. I could see what Huang thinks when I get back to you. Oh, wow! Грешното копче. A shame. It's empty. Oh, fuck. This can be from the same site as the robe. In fact, I don't think we've seen anything like this reliquary before. Сега ще пробвам да вляза в менюто. So, this originates from somewhere I never knew existed. Така. Translate. Имам някакъв шанс. Holy. Follow Holy. Тук, да, пилигримите са следовници на светото. Да, пилигримите, ето ги. Pilgrims. Има го знака. Следва така. Toward Holy. Light. Може би не. Светлина може би наистина, защото вижте как свети там отгоре. Toward, може би, или follow the holy light. Toward. Малко ми е странно да го управлявам. Да, toward е, защото това е дом. Онова, което е. И това е light. Значи, онова грешно съм го предвидил. Toward holy light. Това трябва да е пилигрим. Защото вижте, тук има човек, който отива с едно toward. Това сигурно е къщичка като дом. И това е богиня. Purple Robe. Това сигурно не е Light тогава. Може би ние. Или Guardians. Не знам. But that's not all. There also is a copper compass. How did Renba get his hands on all this? The casing has been inscribed, mistress. Oh wow, имам много езикови неща, които намерих. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer phrase. Light. Очевидно. Into. I'm feeling confident about my translation of light now. Супер. Into. Нещо си light. Let's see now. Into God's light. Не God's light. Star's light. Не, Горес вече го имам, така че... Into Star's light. This comes from the same source as the reliquary, I think. This new find should help us locate the site. So are these leads, or are these things what Renbus was after? Please wait, mistress. I will consider that matter. Can you work out where the rope originated from? I fear so. It is not a good location, mistress. But Professor Miari was keen that we found Master Renba. And I'm sure Master Renba is equally keen to be found. Show me where he went, Six. I'm not exactly certain, mistress. But I believe Renba traveled far from home. Into the eye of the cyclones. Окей. Звучи ми като място, на което не отивам. Триангулирахме луната, от която идва робата. Renba found. Impossibly deep in the swirling. Така и Янек и Renba found. Така. How about... I'll have to tell Professor Miari that Renba's ship probably blew up. But I don't know how така. Plot course. Renaki is a market moon far outside of the reach of Yoks. Абе не, така и така сме към окото на циклона. Макар че не. Току-що The cyclones sailing to Yoks in Yoksian space via wires and the Verdant Pass. Нека отидем. I have been analyzing the purple rope we found in the Renba's tool chest, mistress. The fabric appears to be of significant age. Hold on, Six. I cannot hold on, mistress. We're in one piece. We appear to be. А защо да не бъдем? Явно сме се ударили. А, не! Заради бързеите. Той затова е така говорил накъсано. Another rapid. This whole area is wild. We'd better check the hull when we next land. We are not through it yet. Let's hope that was the way we wanted to go. I mean, it should be.
They say on Iox that the rivers flow with the souls of the dead. Anything to scare you to the ground.
Either river ahead continues to our destination, mistress. I think I saw something just then. But I've lost it now. Oh wow, mistress? There's some kind of wreck some distance away on the right side of the river. Къде е този рек? О, вау, руини. После ще се върнем през тях. We are not stopping for shipwrecks. Oh shit. Навигацията включи ли се? Изпуснах завоя. Надявам се да не са ме пуснали прекалено назад. Не, окей. It's fine.
All the rivers of the nebula flow to Iox in the end. If you tie off your sail, Iox is where you'll wash up. It's the heart of the nebula. Or else, it's the gutter.
Our route goes right, mistress. And so should we. Set us down, Six. Okay. Let's go. The University of Iox. We should tell Professor what we think happened to Renba. What do you think of this sculpture? Pardon. It has a pleasing balance to it. Worth the time it took to make, do you think? When there are people, Elboreth, who don't eat, are your own exploits worth the time? Should we not be making history rather than reviewing it? Okay. Добре. Офиса на Мияри. Alia, you're back. But I don't know if I want to ask you what you found. I'll tell you. For what good it will do. We found the crystal. Renba found it first and left it on mercy. For you. And where is he now? In the cyclones. Dead, most likely. Torn apart by the winds. Interesting. You're certain? No, Professor. We returned before we had properly resolved the issue. We have a lead. The local people saw a fireball in the sky. Renba's ship? Alia, I want to know for sure. And I want to know what he was doing out there. He told me he'd learned something about the fall. What fall? What fall? And you say you believe in history. Yox fell, Alia. The empire collapsed. Our protectorate is the empire of old, and the fall will come again. The loop tells us that the past is a prophecy, and if we are not ready for it, we'll not survive. What are you hoping to find? Everything on Iox was destroyed, so we thought. That was what Renba was doing for me out there, trying to learn how the fall will occur. But Renba found something inside one of his robots. Found what? I don't know. The robot told him something. Set him to digging up something on a moon near Elboreth. He hired laborers from the Elboreth markets to do the work, and then I heard nothing until he sent me that brooch. But the robot knew about the fell area. The robots know everything. But you don't know what Renba found or where. No. The laborers themselves might know if you can find them. What do you want me to do? I mean, isn't it obvious? The fall is coming, Alia. Faster than we think. Find what Renba found. We have to know what happened. What will happen. One last thing, Alia. If you notice anything strange about your new robot, you tell me. I think I understand you. Robots are valuable things, Alia. I want to know immediately if anything happens to this one. I hope that's clear. Clear. I'm glad to hear it. Тука да не стане Терминатор. Do you believe her, mistress? Do you believe in the loop? Of course not. It's wishful thinking or fear. But still, Renba found something. Now surely we must try to follow Yannicki's trail further. Time to depart, mistress. Thanks, 6. Leave the moon. This way, mistress. And so we left the university. Continue. Определено има някаква интрига и се заплита интересно. Aboard the Nightingale. Отиваме към руините, между другото. На първо място. Renba's Crystal. The rope Yannicki hid. I wonder if we'll ever know what was special about this rope. It's beautiful enough, but that doesn't explain what Renba was doing with it. А защо го държиш чайника си, бе, булка? Look out there. It seems to go on forever. Mistress? What are the rivers, 6? Flows of oxygen, hydrogen, ice. Their velocity keeps them coherent. Let's take to the river. I will ready the ropes, mistress. Добре. Eye of the Cyclone очевидно е добра локация, но Unexplored Ruins. Я да видим първите руини. The path turns right shortly, mistress. Много бавно, бе. 6. You were buried? Ама това се е забило въгъла, затова не действа. Разбрах. Did they find you on Yox? Не мога просто да се залепя за стената и да ме влачи. Indeed, mistress. They chipped me out of a wall. Десният път ми харесва този път. Either route ahead leads to the destination, mistress. За малко да изтърва завоя. 6. How long were you buried on Yox? I have no idea, mistress. I do not remember. shipwreck. I would guess it dates from the earliest days of the Nebula, Mistress.
The robot hoppered away, and I was alone. Then it came back.
I recovered a battered metal oil burner, just floating out there. There's an inscription. Светлина или не? This one is a broken fragment from an even longer така. Us? Въпросителна? Или we? I can be sure about my translation of waters. And us. Добре? Супер. That leaves one word to guess. Water heals us, може би. Подобни думи. Into. Може би link. Pray. Водата ни свързва, да речем. Реките. Може би това се има предвид. Waters link us. I should get Huanca opinions when we get back to the university. Wow, мога да пусна контрола на 6. Do you want to try 6? I can try, mistress. If you are certain. Mistress, I can indeed sail. We are here, mistress. A wreck? It is a shipwreck from ancient times, mistress. Please
The
wait,
robot
mistress.
wasted no time.
I found a book filled with mathematical scroll. I must have come somewhere close by. The cover seems to be Alabala. Да, пилигримите. This one is a phrase така. Не. Може би gods. Us. Created us. Макар че тук изглежда като дом. I believe you can be confident of your translations of gods. Това изглежда като грамотевица, която удря водата, има дом. Now let's take the step that God bless us. Може би е bless. Или protect us, къща. God's bless us. Или protect us. Това ако са пилигримите. Има къща. И нещо като грамотевица. Това е банищ, къща, също така пилигрими. Пилигримите може би отиват към дома на боговете. Значи тук е закрила, според мен. Does gods protect us? Makes sense. If only we could read the whole volume. Eldoret is my home. Там беше това, нали? Ами не, ще плаваме на там. I would hazard that this comes from the same site as the battered oil burner. The one we discovered adrift in the rivers. Having this should help us pin down its location. We'll need to turn right up ahead, mistress. It's left. By the way. Or at least it seems so. Добре, мистрес. Мога да пусна контрола на Six, но честно казано е интересно да си плавам и да си го разпитвам въпроси. What if the rivers aren't natural at all? What if they weren't created by storms or magnetic fields or anything like that? What else could they be? What if they were drawn by a painter with a brush? Sure. How would such thing be done? Робо е объркан. Unable to compute. Imagine a ship dragging flows behind it the way a plow drags out a furrow. A tapestry of cloud and smoke. The wellspring drive the flows, mistress. The wellsprings drive the flow, mistress. The flows. Pardon. Нещо не чета както трябва. Don't tell me you believe the wellsprings are natural. Ай, тук да кажа за вие. They exist in nature, mistress. Тук където ме отведе. Все ще е окей. Turn us left shortly, mistress. Моля да не забиваш. Игра. Mistress, if I may ask you, if you weren't hunting for lost robotics, what would you be doing at this moment? I see you're not listening to me. I am. But I don't know. Perhaps Professor Miyari gives you a robot to ensure you do anything, mistress. Get your snarky ass out of here. Get your fucking snarky ass out of here. You piece of garbage. Either of the roads continues to our destination at this junction, mistress. Okay, mistress? Да, как да ти отговоря? Exactly how many robots have you lost? Ще бъда ли съдена за престъпленията си? They just keep giving me more. We will need to go left, mistress. Как секна музиката рязко. The cyclones. It's not great. If Renba was hiring laborers from Elboreth, then the lady who runs the markets there should remember him. Ами можехме да отидем. Can't be many Yoxians hiring workers from her. Аз по принцип исках да ида в Елборед, но... What markets, mistress? It's up in the cat cookies. If you think you're going to hate it... I think, по-скоро, you're going to hate it. Защо? Go straight on here, mistress. How does such a fine robe come to be from somewhere like this? From the center of the hurricane? Of a hurricane. The rope was no doubt made somewhere else, mistress. It merely lay here for some time. Vicinity of the eye of the cyclone. I believe the eye of the cyclone should be in the vicinity. Six, what happened to the river? I don't know, mistress. Разляса нещо. We're barely sailing, but we are moving. The water droplets go left. So should we, I guess. I see it. There's something up ahead. A moon? There's air, but no upriver, mistress. We'll need to leave the ship here and hop her down. Please do not be alarmed. It is quite safe. The eye of the cyclones. Will Renba be waiting for us here in the center of the storm?
The hopper fired, and for a moment I was gone. Not aboard the Nightingale, not on the moon beneath. It could have been a heartbeat or an hour. But I didn't feel the cold until I reappeared.
A pile of rocks, mistress, smashed together by the waters. It seems Yannicki had a taste for places like this. I have a feeling about this one. Whatever Renbo was after, we are close. I hope he will be grateful when we find him. We are taking considerable risks. This way. Perhaps Renbo is waiting for us just around the corner. We can hopper him back to the Nightingale. And this chapter of my life will be done. Perhaps, mistress, perhaps. We can only hope. Да, Робо се държи странно. Hold it. 6. What's that?
Here, in the middle of the hurricane, there was a house. It was fine. Tucked in below the overhanging rock. Wooden beams, mud brick walls, shutters. Large enough for 2 families to argue over. It would have been measly on Iox and grand on Elbereth. But here, it was impossible.
Someone built this? Building do not occur naturally, mistress. Come on, dude. How did Yannicki find it? I hope we can ask him, mistress. I could vault over the wall here. But should you? Please, mistress. The floor beyond would only give way beneath you. Here goes! The floor seems sound enough. 6. Where did the robot go? Робота определено се държи
The
странно.
ghosts were still here, cooking, reading, doing whatever ghosts do. The house was empty, but it hadn't been abandoned.
Mistress? It is good to see you intact, mistress. I thought you'd abandoned me. My apologies, mistress. I did not consider your feelings about my decision to go off alone. Ironically enough, how did you get down from that arc? I could not climb over the wall, so I drove myself off the cliff edge. Once I had dug myself out of the sand, I found the door. Someone curled up here by the fire to keep warm. Someone died here, mistress. You sure? The evidence is minor but significant. A person lay on the floor here for some time after death. Renba? No. Whoever died here died scores of years ago. The lack of moisture on this moon has preserved the traces, but they are old. So where are the bones? The person who lay in state here was only removed recently. Are you saying Yannicki took them? What remained of them? Someone did. Okay? That's horrid. Why would he do that? I am unsure, mistress. Something must have led him to this place. There must have been something here that he needed. There's an inscription на печката. More symbols. Water goddess provides нещо си, може би. I've got two of these words in my notebook, but I can take a chance at what's left. Water goddess. Това може би е blesses. Fire. Не. Това е fire, сигурно. Water goddess loves fire. Не, това може да е и Harvest, всъщност. Ма не бе, Fire бе, що ме печка? Fire бе. Blesses Fire, примерно. Reclaims Fire. Може би Reclaims. Колкото е странно. Защото това има като император символи. Холи, не. Blesses. Това е Blesses. Нещо прави Холи. Blesses Harvest трябва да е сигурно, ама Water Goddess Blesses. This is a fireplace after all. That's my logic. Perhaps they were afraid of it burning the house down. Има логика да блесва жътвата по принцип, но... The building won't actually cave in on us, will it? I cannot guarantee that, mistress. I wonder if this door is jammed. Добре да бутаме тука, защото сградата е... Or if it might... Open? Сградата няма как да се стрине по-бързо, ако бутаме. Няма проблем. Look at this! Swirls and flows. These are rivers. The detail. Who lived here? Who drew this? These look like the rivers of Ghost's Wake. But no one goes to Ghost's Wake. Is there an inscription? It seems so. No good. I can't even see where to begin with this. I'll have to hope I see the sequences again. This definitely is a map. But not of this place. Това не е ли като Blesses? Somewhere else. Това не е ли като думата за Protects или Blesses? Струва ми се, че имаме откъде да започнем с тази дума, между другото. Струва ми се, че имаме откъде да започнем. Но явно не. A fire poker. Is it worth anything? Unlikely. It's an old iron, no more. Stow it. Might be worth something to someone. Винаги събираме всички предмети. You know? This looks interesting. Beautifully made. Much nicer than everything else here. I estimate it to be hollow, mistress. Can you open it? Може би има нещо изписано, всъщност май не видях. Not locked, mistress, but stiff. And I lack fingers for leverage. The fire poker. You don't have an attachment for prying? Something you can stick into your arm sockets? My first robot had those. Perhaps I could find something on the ship. I'll try the iron poker. I might be able to snap the lock. Mistress? Is it moving? It's definitely shifting. Here goes then. Робота ми е подозрителен нещо, ама... Let's see.
And there it was, just lying there. The greatest treasure I ever found.
6. Look at this.
From inside the coffer, from the distant past of the nebula's once great empire.
Incredible.
It was a crown.
What's this crown doing out here? Was the seat of power in the Empire? Was this the seat of power in the Empire? This place, it doesn't seem possible. The eagle and sun motif. Just like Yannick's brooch. The mark of the Empire. Could this be the crown of Eox itself? There's something written along the... Така. The light we would on lift of chains reverse. Това може би са reverse eagles. Не. Ways. Това може би е ways, ама по-скоро rivers. Water rivers, точно така, сигурно е това. Rivers are on the rivers of light we sail forever, според мен. Това е сигурно се forever. С този кръг, с концентричните кръгове, това е 100 000% forever. On the rivers of light we sail forever. 100%. On rivers of light we sail forever. That will do for now. Is this crown what Miyari wanted us to find? Is this why she sent us out here looking? Mistress. I will have to tell her, mistress. Her motives hardly matter. Да, ако го бях пратил до корабчето, сигурно можеше да го излъжа, че съм намерил нещо. A workbench. За сега ще работим с Мияри, явно. Whoever lived here would have needed to be self-sufficient. Then they would have needed water, mistress. Anything hiding in the shadows? Certainly there is. О, тук можеш да взема и брадвата да го разцепя този съндък. Няма проблем.
After the dead air of the house, it was good to see the sky again.
We have found one intriguing artifact here, the crown. Also, we have learned enough to pinpoint our new location of interest, the site from the mural. I suggest we take the crown to Professor Miyari directly. We must also inform her of our own necessity. If you would like me to activate the hopper now, mistress, I will. Not just yet. There must be more to this place. I want to know who lived here, who died here, and what happened to Renba. What's that smell? Oh boy. We might have our answer. Renba? It's a ship. I mean, it was a ship. Hopefully not ours. Blackened. Presumably the ship was still burning as it fell. This was the hull. It must have been an explosion, mistress. Enough to be seen on Mercy. And Yannicki? Mistress, there is no hope. Yannicki must have been sailing when it fell. He cannot possibly survived. What do we tell Miyari? The truth, surely, mistress. Yannicki is gone. Is there a way down? There might be more clues down there. I do not believe it would be wise, mistress. Indeed, I believe it would be quite the opposite. This channel comes up from the rock. There must be a wellspring here. Someone dug the channel to carry water to the building. The spring is dead now, mistress, and you are breathing the last air this moon has to offer. Yannicki is not here, mistress. Neither is anyone else. This is the end of our trail, then. But how did this happen? Yannicki must have used an inadvisable propeller to travel. So what do we do now? Return to Iox and inform Professor Miari. I suppose I always assumed we would find Renba. I assumed, I don't know. Miari made it sound like he'd run away. Perhaps you can take the matter up with Renba in his next life, mistress. There's nothing we can do here, Six. Nothing at all.